Hey folks, welcome to FiddleHed Fiddle Lessons. We're going to do another lesson today on the Orange Blossom Special. And today I'm going to focus on the chords. So that's the basic idea. Now let's learn how to do it. So in this lesson, I'm not even going to do the rhythm we did last time, the basic rhythm. Alright, we're just going to focus on going from single stops to double stops with the relevant chords for this tune. And the first step, I think, if you want to warm up, just do an A major scale. Maybe a few times, different bowings, different rhythms. And then I want you to do this warm-up exercise for single stops and double stops. Single double exercise, I call it sometimes. So we're gonna go. So it's D, D, and then the double stop D and A. So this is gonna be the core kind of movement we do with the bow throughout this lesson. Just adjust the angle a little bit. What's cool is that by learning this Orange Blossom Special, even if you're not into the tune, it's going to teach you a lot more about fiddling. Find what your fastest tempo is that you can do without breaking down or falling apart. And then do it really slow. Cool. And after you've done those warm-ups, we can start to put together the chords for this song. So now I want you to play G raised third, C sharp to D1. And if you can do that double stop. So when I've taught this to other people, this is a very hard step. If it's hard for you, be kind to yourself and stay with these preliminary steps for a while. Maybe you'll want to try a fuller pattern, but keep coming back to these steps because they're very difficult to play this in tune. So practice this a lot on your own. Okay? So that's the basic idea that we'll be doing throughout this lesson. The next step, we'll go to D2 instead. D2. Doesn't it have a nice sound? Cool. And so you would loop on that for a while and maybe it can be hard during those 2-finger double stops. Give your hand a rest every once in a while. Shake it off. Take a deep breath. Something I'm working on too, just to remember your body. We forget about our bodies while we're playing. Come back to your body, breathe, maybe move around, dance in your seat a little bit. All right, so the third exercise, we're gonna kind of do an alternation exercise. Let me just play the whole third. This is kind of like the key exercise for this tune, for this lesson. Let me do it again. So we're gonna always be doing, alternating between G high third and a double stop. The first time it'll be with D1, D1, D2. Singles, doubles, single, double. It's just like that first exercise we did with the open strings. But now we're doing it with this more advanced fingering. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. Leave a comment or a question. But we're gonna now do a play-along track with this exercise from the lesson page on FiddleHed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. I'm glad we had that time to do that little exercise. And now I'm gonna more quickly roll through the rest of the tune, but it's the same idea basically. So the second step will be D2 to A, and then we'll do that as a double stop, D2 to A1. So those are two preliminary exercises, and then this part will sound like singles, doubles, singles, doubles. All right? The third step is just like the first step, except instead of going raised third on G to D1, we'll go raised third on D to A1. Raised third on D to A2. And then the last step is the fourth step. It's just like the second, but we start A2. All right, and so what I encourage you to do now is pause and practice each of these parts individually. And then if you get each of those parts down, we can put together the whole pattern with the chords that I did at the beginning of the lesson. So that's it for this lesson. By the way, in the original version of this tune by Irvin T. Rouse, I need to learn more about Irvin T. Rouse. He sounds like a great guy. But anyway, they do this part a few times, and the first time it does this rhythm actually, like, but really fast. If you listen to it, it's even way faster than the other. And I think they use 3-string double stops. So on. So, but anyhow, if you just do each of those single steps, then put it together and keep going back and forth between the two, all right? So do a micro step and then a bigger step. All right, so cool. Thanks for your attention throughout this video. I have 2 more lessons on the Orange Blossom Special. I think there could be more, but it's maybe overkill already. But the next one, what we're gonna do is put the entire A part together. So if you've been impatient for that, thanks for your patience. Hang in there. And then in the 5th lesson, we're gonna do the entire B part. Okay? So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Go to FiddleHed.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the video. Excellent! And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.